Okay, so let's start this out. I'm starting out my day like I do any other day right here. Got this whole thing set up. You see, this is Minecraft here. This is a boat. It's like over 100 blocks. And yeah, it's extremely deep. So you go over here, and I'm trying to play the game so you get a big view of what it's like. It's pretty big. I made my own forest so that I could utilize the wood from the forest. I'm into kind of recycling on the game. So for every tree I knock down, I build at least one more, if not more than one. And I have actually made, as you can see, a giant forest. Okay, there's a giant freaking forest there. So every time I'm taking down a tree using the wood, I'm recycling in the game, and I'm adding that wood to this. So yeah, you don't get a lot of credit for it. For like I don't know, you're not gonna get a ton of XP or anything like that doing it. But what you can do is continue to have wood of the same nature. Anytime you're building in Minecraft, I suggest that's what you do. Is you just kind of recycle an area where you know you're going to need that kind of wood and just keep building with it. Now that I'm on peaceful in this, I don't have to worry about, like, I can sit here and I gotta go to the bathroom or I get interrupted doing something. I can just shut the game off. It's not that big a deal. People that get too into things blow off the rest of their life and just get into video games, and that's all there is. They're really missing out. It's kind of like I don't go to movie theaters anymore because it never fails. I got to drink something or eat something, and the next thing you know, I'm missing part of the movie. I don't have that really good bladder. Like I said, I'm in my 40s. So if I got to go, I'm going. So I buy a lot of movies. I ran a lot of videos. That's where I'm at. And if I can't pause it, I don't normally play it. This here has taken me quite a while. My kids and rest of the family can testify to this. What I like best about this is because I live in a cold environment, South Dakota. Just because it's the word South in Dakota doesn't mean it's warm, okay? We're up near the north part of the United States, so we get a lot of this white stuff. As you can see, it's coming down. A lot of this snow. In fact, if I were to show you right now, it's snowy outside and the temperature is extremely cold. And it just gets worse, and then it gets warm, and then it gets cold again. And yeah, it's always changing. So it's kind of like this Minecraft biome I'm in right now. It does change. Now, I don't need to eat anything because I'm on peaceful. So I kind of let the wildlife do whatever it wants. On my part, another part of the world here, I've actually got some epic builds. Later in another video, I'll actually show you those epic builds. This one here, if I were to dive from the top of the water level and go all the way to the bottom, I would literally drown because I would never make it back up. I would take so much damage and everything else. So for your Minecraft buffs, like I said before, you need an apparatus or underwater breathing or whatever you want to call it. And you can get those through enchantments. Sometimes, if you're fishing off the side of the dock, sometimes you can, pick up like a book or something that has it in it. There's all different ways. The most common way is trading with villagers. You can get enchantments that way. You can learn them. And by learning them, you can go over to this chest over here, which you see in the background. It's a regular chest you use. Then what you got to do is make an anvil and then upgrade stuff from there. You can change the name on it if you want. On anvils, you can do all kinds of stuff. Now, I put over here in this chest, for those of you that are kind of new, see that jump? Woo! Can you see it? You see it now? How about now? How about now? Yeah, of course you can see it. Nothing is in my inventory because I just restarted. And now I'm into that. But if I move, see if I can do this. I have no wood planks. And let me get up there. It's not easy to do this with one hand. There you go. I got it. Here, it's a two-handed thing. I don't have a lot in this right now because I've been using it over and over and over again. I do have 12 extra spruce. I think that's spruce. Yeah, seems to me it's spruce. Got some leather, and this stuff here that I've gotten is because of the wolves in the area. They'll go through and they'll kill a bunch of stuff, and I'll just walk around and pick it up. Hence the reason why I've got all that wool. Another cool thing that I like is I'm using a wireless controller. But if you're outside the range or if your battery's running low, you saw the message comes up. With the kids and everybody running by through the area here, I usually sit on the chair here, or the couch, and as I'm sitting on the couch, if I'm playing with my regular corded controller, it's kind of aggravating to have somebody kick it or knock it out or that kind of thing. So what I try to do is try to keep out of people's way when I'm playing my game, but I use the big TV, that way I can see more of it. You know, I'm old. Actually, I really like the visual effects on the bigger TV than the smaller one, but shh, we'll use the excuse that my vision's bad. Yeah, even though I don't wear glasses and I don't need to. But yeah, so we go into the chest, as you see on here, and I can make some of this out of wool, and I do got plans for the wool. Actually, I do got plans for my wool. It's going to be, you see where I put that dirt? This is just kind of to map out what I'm going to be doing. This is going to look like sails. If you go into the thing here, see if I can't get up in here so you can see how big this actually is. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like, there you go. So I've only started working on the lower level. This is actually what they call sea level for you people that are in military nautical terms or whatever. I've started building down, as you can see on the thing, somewhat. You can see it's starting to build down. The other cool thing about it is, now if you go up the stairs here to the main level, which is what I'm doing right now, this gives you an idea of how big this thing is. It's going to be enormous. And I'm not going to bore you with building it. No. I'm going to show you every now and again a little bit more what I've done and as it comes along. I'll even take time throughout the different videos and show you the different builds I've done. It's pretty decent in size. That up there on the very top where you can see I've got the little X sitting there. Yeah, that's where my cursor would be at. Excuse me. That is going to be like the crow's nest, you know, like in an old ship. I'm going to actually make this look kind of old, like almost like a pirate ship. So I'm going to have to get some cobwebs, and I'm going to put some cobwebs up. This is going to have a few of these, and this is a basic outline that I've got set up here, and this is going to be where I'm going to put like a sail. Now, you know, the thing that's made out of cloth that catches the wind, that makes the thing go, it's going to be like a sail. I figured it'd be easier to do it this way than to do it any other way. Now, I cheated, and I used dirt blocks, which there's a couple YouTubers out there, like Craner Loves Dirt. The only reason why I'm using dirt here is it's easier to mine and take care of. Okay, for stability, I like cobblestone. And the nether, I have a lot of cobblestone stuff already. And, yeah, but in this case, in order to map it out, I went with dirt and sand. That way I had, like, points I knew to make it look symmetrical. If I want to put more to the left side, I can do this to make it look more even. So, yeah, this is just to pretty much give you an idea of the magnitude of this build. Doing it on peaceful means I'm not going to have to deal with mobs popping up. I'm not going to have to deal with, oh, look, a creeper coming up behind me. It's not so much that I'm taking away from the game, because I've already gotten a lot of different stuff, playing it on easy, hard, whatever you want to call it, survival of the other settings. But what I've done is, because now I'm just into the build aspect, I don't want to lose this right now. So I'm working on building it up. And it's really hard to do any kind of epic builds when you're having to worry about things blowing up behind you. I've already taken the time to do all the mining crap during the hard stuff. I've already done the looking over my shoulder, but this is just one of many builds I have on here that is going to be epic. And I use the word epic. See what I mean? I fell in the water. Yeah. Now if I fell all the way to the bottom here, I would start drowning before I hit the bottom. So, but yeah, this is going to be the ship. And this is an idea what the ship's going to look like. And this is the forest I made, and I'll continue to harvest it throughout days to come. And we'll take a look at this later on in another video, and you'll see how far I came. And remember, the whole top wasn't finished yet. Okay, the middle hadn't even really been started, so it's got a long ways to go. The next video I'll show you in about, I don't know, halfway through the day, we'll be in another area. So I look forward to seeing you guys, talking to you, and hearing your comments. Like I said, one day adds to another. Same thing in our lives. One day adds to another. And it's what we do in that one day literally shows, especially in this build here, shows what you can accomplish at the end. Our lives are no different. So that's kind of why I wanted to show you this, seeing as how it's not complete. Which I don't know if our lives are really ever complete until the last day. But, you know, gives you something to shoot for. Gives you actual vivid imagery. And hopefully helps you relate a little bit. Life, games, they kind of go hand in hand. It's an opportunity to learn something and do something. So I'll talk to you later. And I'm going to upload this video, and I'll upload another one a little later on. Have a great rest of what's left of the new year. This is 2017. We're drawing to a close of 2017, getting ready to start 2018. Not too many days off. Not too many days off at all.
1, 2, 3.
You guys have a great day. And don't forget, if you like it, hit the like, hit the bell if you want to be notified. I don't do live streaming yet at this time. I might later on. I don't know. Takes forever to upload videos right now, so if I do any live streaming, it'll probably only be because I can live stream and upload a video almost instantaneously. So just have a great rest of the day. You're the best, and if you need anything, well, I guess you can't really call. Just leave a message. You guys are the best, and I almost sounded like an answer machine there, didn't I? Yeah, I kind of did. Kind of sounded like an answer machine. Leave a message after the beep. And beep.